Is Bitcoin gonna keep pumping like this, or should we actually consider starting to take some profits on this trade right here that we have? And there is something very huge looming around. A lot of people are saying that we're going into quantitative easing and that Fed is actually pivoting as we speak. And as for myself, guys, I want to really show you some data that actually could say otherwise, and something that we should keep in mind and perhaps actually take our profits on this trade. But again, as always watch my videos from the beginning and until the end, so you understand exactly what is happening, what am I personally doing, what is my outlook, technicals, fundamentals, narratives, etc. And certainly, if you stick around till the end, we're gonna do a Rolex giveaway today. Maybe not, we'll see. But anyway, let's just jump right into this. And yes, guys, we have a $500,000 trade that I told you I'm gonna be putting in, and I have $65,000 in profits. At the top, it was $70,000 in profits. Crazy. And guys, if you want to learn to trade just like me, actually, we're selling out all the seats for our VIP Crawler Mastermind in Dubai, which is gonna happen in April from the 28th till 30th. And right now, actually, there is a 50% early bird discount if you want to join this. Claim one of these VIP 21 live seats, then go down in the description of this video and they use the link to this website right here and claim one of your seats, because again, once they're gone, and this is a live event that will not be broadcasted online. It's a 3-day huge event. We're gonna go on a yacht, a lot of fun, a lot of high net worth individuals, really good networking, and we're gonna be talking about my trading strategies, investing strategies, early stage investing, also business practices and how I've built businesses, also how I've built my own hedge fund, my venture fund, also mindset and spirituality techniques, etc. So this is going to be an insane, absolutely insane event in Dubai. Only 13 seats. I think actually incorrect. I think 11 seats are currently left. We need to change this right here. So go join us right now, because you really cannot afford to miss this event. It's going to be mega exclusive. And the early bird minus 50% discount is ending in literally like 3 days. So here is the countdown. So guys, go join us right now. Claim one of the seats, and it's going to be an epic transformation for you over the weekend in Dubai at the end of the year, April. So anyway, everybody's looking at this right here, and we also sold this, and we are seeing a spike in actual total assets of Fed, and we're seeing, like, everybody's saying that this is a pivotal moment. Every time when we saw a spike, just like here in 2008, this is the stimulus, this is stimulating the economy, and kind of it is, but at the same time it isn't. So let me explain exactly what this means. First, let's understand what is quantitative easing, because everybody knows that once Fed starts printing money, Bitcoin is going to be going absolutely to the moon. It's like just historically, because Bitcoin is following global liquidity. When the money is coming into the market, it's going into Bitcoin as well, quite a lot of it. So let's understand what type of, pivot are we looking at right now, and whether it's real and all the people are screaming pivot, are they idiots or not. So quantitative easing is a monetary policy action where a central bank purchases predetermined amounts of government bonds or other financial assets in order to stimulate economic activity. And quantitative easing is a novel form of monetary policy that came into wide application of the financial crisis 2008, blah, blah, blah. So is this exactly what is happening right now? And actually, Federal Reserve is lending, like right now, this spike that we've seen in the Fed's balance sheet, it actually was about 300 billion. So these 300 billion, these were the emergency funds that were lent to banks in the past week. So this is actually quite different from the official quantitative easing. I mean, I'm not saying that Fed is not, we're going to see what's going to happen on Wednesday next week. This is the next FOMC meeting and the decision on the interest rates. Mark it in your calendars, because this is going to be the deal breaker, really. What Fed is going to say, what Jerome Powell is going to say. Maybe they're going to actually flip and go into quantitative easing. But for now, actually, it's not quantitative easing, guys. And a lot of people are quite wrong as to what we're currently seeing in the market. It is not quantitative easing. Lending is very different. And guys, there is something absolutely crazy that one analyst is predicting right now that I really want to cover. You're going to be absolutely shocked. And then we're going to move to the chart and talk whether we should take some profits or not, and what am I personally doing. And remember, guys, if you want to be trading on an exchange that you can trust, putting in big trades with big money, then you can do so over on Bybit. And with my exclusive link down in the description of this video, you can claim up to $30,000 in initial deposit bonuses. Also, if you deposit more than $100 and at least trade with this money, so you remain an active trader on Bybit, you'll be entering into a Rolex giveaway automatically, and maybe we'll be doing one today, so stick around till the end. And also, if you deposit more than $500, you'll get my famous paid crypto course for absolutely free, and all deposited users get access to my Crypto Signals community, link down in the description of this video, for absolutely free for lifetime. This is where I post all of my trades and the trades of my team. So even if you have already a Bybit account, you can still open a new one using my link and claim all of these insane bonuses. So now let's talk before we move to the chart and see what am I doing, whether I'm actually closing my trade. Because the thing is, while we understand that this is probably not an official quantitative easing yet, and it certainly isn't a pivot from Fed yet, this would actually warrant us to take some profits on this huge trade that we have. And it actually would make sense. However, let me give you some more context before we make any conclusions, and then you can actually decide for yourself. So Arthur Hayes, he is quite, I respect him as an analyst, and he's a big entrepreneur. So his opinion is actually quite valuable in my personal opinion. So he mentioned the traders to get ready for infinite money printing and Bitcoin price reaching $1 million because of the whole situation with the banks that we're seeing right now. Arthur Hayes hints on $4.4 trillion quantitative easing by Fed that is actually around the corner. That is not happening just yet, but it is actually around the corner. So he's saying that Bitcoin will reach $1 million, and this price target of $1 million will be absolutely accelerated by the current distrust in the banking system and the huge quantitative easing that will have to be done to actually contain this whole situation with uncollateralized banks. So, in the new essay on the subject, Hayes said that the loosening of monetary policy is undoubtedly on the way. And zeroing in on the recently created Federal Reserve Bank Term Funding Program, which was this actually BTFP, aimed at ensuring banks meet all the withdrawal requests by depositors, Hayes suggests it will lead to a larger Bitcoin rally. Important, wake up, listen, larger Bitcoin rally than the pandemic-related quantitative easing measures if the amount is anything to go by. So basically, the Fed printed $4.2 trillion in response to the pandemic. Right off the bat, the Fed implicitly printed $4.4 trillion with the implementation of BTFP. If you don't know what BTFP is, let me know in the comments if I should make a separate video about it. But actually, he has got a good point. So if actually during pandemic, and we've seen this $4.2 trillion stimulus overall, Bitcoin went from 3K to 69,000. What will it do this time with this whole narrative of not trusting fiat and the banking system? So this brings me to the chart then. So then in general, we are not really in quantitative easing yet. So maybe it's like we shouldn't be too happy yet, especially before we see what's going to happen on Wednesday. But at the same time, Arthur Hayes has a very good point. So what does this mean for us? And overall, we're seeing quite a big weakness again in S&P, but Bitcoin is rallying. So this is just showing us that this whole narrative is correct. And it wouldn't be if it wasn't for the collapse of the banking system and distrust in it and etc., everything we've spoken about. So guys, subscribe, hit that notification bell. But for now, in my personal humble opinion, for one, we're actually breaking above this resistance. And I told in my community, also join my free Discord channel and my free Telegram community, all the links down in the description of this video. I told you guys to take some profits around 27K. And also, right now, our main target, if we're going to take a look, we've seen VPVR. Let me just toggle on VPVR. You will see that our main target, as of right now, actually, is at about 30,000 because there isn't much, let me just move it to the side. There isn't much volume standing on our way to 30K. So that's why that's our main target. But for now, I would actually suggest to take some profits because we've had, again, a huge exhaustion on our way. But in general, considering this whole narrative, and understanding that certainly we can correct, we can go lower, just technically, because we need the price needs room to breathe, so to speak, is just market physics. But overall, we could be actually standing on the verge of something absolutely monumental. So just be smart, use proper risk and money management. Certainly take some profits on your trade. We've done amazingly, and I hope that you're subscribing and calling me Mr. Spot on that in the comments. But in a short-term perspective, until we confirm a Fed pivot, We cannot be betting on any kind of ridiculous upside, especially beyond $30,000 at this point, in my personal humble opinion. That's why I'm saying we've done well. Take some profits, don't be greedy. But now, let's move on to the Rolex giveaway. I know you guys are all very excited about it. So, this is actually a Submariner right here, and I'm giving it away to one of you guys today. So let's just do this. Again, if you want to participate, you need to use my link down in the description of this video to buy a bet, deposit at least $100, and maintain this deposit and be an active trader to enter into a Rolex giveaway. So right now, let's just go to this file. Let me take the number and let's go to the bottom. Let's see. So it's 18528. 18528. Generate, let's generate it randomly. 10,197. 10,197 is the winner. Let's see who that is. What was it? 10,197. Let's go, let's find it. 10,197 right here. If your UID is 35142907, then congratulations. You are the winner of this Submariner, and we've been giving it away for quite a few times now, and I hope that this person, this winner, is actually going to have the minimum requirement of $100 in their Bybit account, because that will just suck again, and I'll have to find another way to actually give it away. But if you're the owner of this Bybit UID, send us an email at info@thomaskrallo.com in the next 5 hours to claim this Rolex right here. We'll happily ship it to you wherever you are in the world. And certainly, please don't send us any fake emails, because we know which email is associated with which UID. And guys, check out this quick tutorial as to how to trade Bitcoin with proper risk and money management, so that you actually make money and not lose money like all the other idiot traders. And as always, peace and love. Thomas Krallo, stay smart, stay rich, and I wish you an amazing weekend. Bye-bye.